Good morning and welcome to day 2 of me having a big swollen up nose. We've had a little bit of a development in the night. I've got a new ridge of swollenness. I don't know if you can see it. It's here. There's like a line of swollenness. If I put my glasses on for too long and then take my glasses off, there's like a dent where the glasses have been. Well, that came last night actually, before the ridge came. So I don't know what it's going to be like today because I haven't been up that long actually, and I've been mostly not with my glasses on, just looking at my phone so far today. What time is it? It is 9:15 at the moment. Been up for about a quarter of an hour. I feel not so bad in myself, a bit grotty still pain in the glands, so I'm not going to do any flute playing today or singing, which frees up loads of time. So I've got little bits and bobs I'm going to get done, hopefully. I'm going to potter to the chemist and say, look, I've got a big swollen up nose. What shall I do? I think it's actually a sinus infection, and I found a bottle of squirty saline nasal spray last night and suddenly went, oh yeah, I'm supposed to flush it through with that and then give your nose a blow afterwards. So I've been doing that, and I've been continuing to use the antibiotic ointment, but I don't really have very much of it, so maybe they'll give me some more at the chemist. Anyway, that's my morning update. I'm just going to get on with my morning routine now. Well, hello, it's late morning now. I am going to have an easier day, but I am feeling so much better than yesterday. I'm feeling so much better, so recharged after my blobbing out afternoon. But I'm gonna I've got a little to-do list, so I'm gonna start working my way through them. I've tried to ring the university postmaster, cannot get through, it's just an answer phone, so I'm going to try that later. Now, the first thing I'm going to do, I've been talking to Izzy about this. She's been very resistant about the idea of having a clothes area, like a fold-out one in her room. And so far, she's got an over-the-radiator hanger with like 4 or 5 bars width on it, and a socktopus as well, you know, one of those peggy things that you can dry your socks on. I really don't think it's enough. But in Wilko the other day, you might remember when I had a look in the sale, they had these over-the-door hangers that sort of zigzag out, and I think that'll be just the thing for somebody with very limited space. So I'm going to nip down there now quickly and see if they've still got them, because obviously they're not, well, I don't think they're restocking the shelves. I think things are just going, so let's go and see if they've got them. As I was leaving the house, I thought, do you know what, I'll pick up some carrier bags and maybe just get some things that I would ordinarily buy, because I think I'll make a saving for myself. I think I'll pop first of all to that place where the, you know, the clothes dryers are, in case there's one left or something, you know. Yes, they've still got them, and I looked on Amazon last night at comparable items, and this was cheaper even before it's marked down, so I'm gonna get her one of those. Good, because she could put it on her toilet door. She's actually going to have an ensuite toilet and shower, lucky thing. That's taken up the whole trolley. Well, I was thinking hair dye, but it looks like the brand I wanted and colour I wanted is gone. There's just that colour left now, so I won't be getting that then. Oh, now I've recently become addicted to these fridge organisers. I got some, I don't need any more of these. I got 3 the other day. I'm looking at these little ones. I mean, they're not meant for the fridge, but why not? Why can't I put them in the fridge? I could do. I'm going to have a think a minute. Okay, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to use it for, but I'm going to get one of these. Preferably one with a label on so they can actually scan it at the till. I'm thinking chilies, ginger, bits like that, because normally I put them in the door, but they're a bit mixed up, so I think that's what I use that for. They've got the A3 portfolio cases down to £4.73 from £6.75. Now, Izzy does art all the time, but not on big A4 sheets. I'm back from Wilko with my 2 new things. So this is going to be for chilli and ginger, because I always keep them in the door of the fridge, and quite often they're like little bitty bits kind of come off them, like bits off the skin of the ginger, or like, and I'm putting the chilies in half cut, you know, and so little bits and bobs are coming out, and it's a bit more awkward to clean there, but this I can just take out and wash, probably by hand, or I don't know if it's dishwasher safe. This would have been £2.50, but 50p was taken off in the sale, so it cost me £2. This would have been £15, but £3 was taken off, so it was £12. And actually, I'm going to undo it and take it out now and use it, because I think somebody out there might be interested to see how it works. Basically, there's hooks that go over the door, and then you attach it to that somehow. I will just figure that out now and then show you, because I've got a wash load ready to hang out anyway, and I thought it might be a fun way to surprise Izzy when she comes down, because it's nearly all her clothes anyway. There we are. Look, that's not bad, is it? You know, I'm tempted to get myself one. I do get a little bit fed up with having to move my big bulky one out of the way all the time. On the one hand, once Izzy goes to uni, I'll probably be doing a maximum of 2 wash loads a week, to be honest, so I won't have the air of getting in my way that much anyway, compared to now, which is like practically every day. But they're on sale at the moment. It's a good opportunity to nip over and get myself one. Well, I'll try it out now and see how the clothes dry on it, see if they're too bunched up or anything, or overlapping, which is no good. And then maybe tomorrow I'll get myself one, we'll see. I'm also wondering now whether we should be unwrapping things and discarding the packaging before she goes, because everyone's going to have so much packaging to get rid of at uni, aren't they? I wonder if it might just be easier to do it before we go. But in some cases the packaging is actually useful for transporting it in itself, like the kettle. I'm quite happy to have that in the box it came in. So personally for me, this is my thoughts. I wouldn't go for this. I'm not going to get myself one because these are really light, thin things, and yet look how bunched up they are. I don't think there's enough room for the air to circulate, personally. It wasn't enough. We got both octopuses on the go and the odd tea towel draped on the back of the chair. But for Izzy, who's flat out refusing to have a freestanding one, I think it's a good compromise. Maybe she'll just end up buying herself one when she realises. You see, when I'm hanging mine on mine, I like to have it stretched over 2 bars so we don't have this fold over effect and less air circulating between. But anyway, that's just me. What would you do? Would you be happy with that, or would you prefer a freestanding one? Or maybe you use a tumble dryer? Well, I don't, because A, I'm too stingy with the electricity bill, and B, I think ours needs a service so badly because it was making a scrunching, screechy noise, and I'm kind of scared to use it, and I haven't got around to sorting it. I don't really want it anyway. I don't know. It's good to have it in emergencies, isn't it? In case, I don't know, something happens and you really have to dry a lot of stuff in one go. Like if you're a big family and they've all got diarrhea or something and sickness, then you want a tumble dryer. But there's only 2 of us and we don't tend to be affected by that much. Anyway, I'm going to quickly try the uni postmaster again. I'm not expecting wonders. I think it's going to be an answer phone every time I try, but who knows. And then I'm going to go and pick up my prescription and show them my beautiful swollen nose and see what they think. I'm back, got my prescription. I picked up some recycling bags and I went to see the pharmacist. I said, could somebody please have a look at my nose? And I got ushered into a little side room and we had a little chat, and she said, yes, that sounds exactly like a sinus infection and you're doing the right thing, squirting the Sterimar up your nose. She didn't phrase it like that. Sterimar is like an aerosol spray with salty water and basically saline. I had it from the last time, so I've been using that. She said, carry on with that. She said it is in Portugal as well. She had a good old look, got a mask on and got in close and said, ew, that is oozy, isn't it? So way to make a woman feel good. No, I don't mind. I'm just completely desensitised to any embarrassment really at this stage. I'm just glad it's not something serious really. So, you know, I'm not too worried, but she was saying, oh, I'm so sorry, it's in potatoes. Like, it's fine. It's easily treatable and it'll be gone probably, hopefully, in a fortnight at the most. Anyway, I've got to see a GP because she can't prescribe antibiotics, but she said I need oral antibiotics for it. But what she could sell me over the counter was some decongestant. Disclaimer, this is not medical advice. This is not suitable for everybody. It depends on your medical history. You've got to read the label. I think if you maybe got high blood pressure, you can't take it, not sure. I said, is this for symptoms or is it going to help to improve the condition and clear it up more quickly? And she said both actually, because it constricts the blood vessels in the nose and sort of, you know, within, and it allows the infected ooze to ooze out, drain out more quickly and clear up the infection faster. So I will take some of those. She advised me to read the leaflet inside very carefully before taking it. Then I popped in the GPs. I thought, oh, there's no hope in hell I'll get an appointment today, but it's on the way home, so I'll pop in. So I showed her my delightful nose. It's a great way, if you go in person and show them something revolting looking, it does seem to get action taken. So yeah, took my details and I said the pharmacist said I need oral antibiotics, and that just seemed to work. So she's put me on the list and the doctor's going to call me back at some point today. So I better hold off with my repeated ringing of the university, which I still haven't got through to, by the way. So it's not urgent anyway. I would like to get it sorted, but it's not urgent, like today urgent. But actually I'm feeling pretty well, so I'm going to eat some lunch. I've still got some stew left over, so I'm going to eat the rest of that, and I'm feeling well enough to go and do some singing in the cellar. I'm not going to play my flute because glands and neck and just no, but I will sing. So yeah, but anyway, lunch first. This has been keeping me going for days actually. It looks like a witch's cauldron with mist coming out of it, but actually it's just because it's just come out of the fridge, the whole pan, and there's just like about a portion's worth left in there. Bit of that. My boyfriend's coming to see me later, which I'm very pleased about, and he's going to come with fish and chips. And Izzy's got a new tipple from the chippy now, which is these chicken nugget things. tipple, that's probably not the right word. I think tipple's a drink. She's got a new favourite item. There we are. This is not looking the most appetising colour, I must admit, but it's honestly, it's delicious. I'm looking forward to it. Let it begin. That's not quite in tune though. Let it begin. Better. Lights will blind me, but lonely nights. I'm getting there. I'm basically making a start on doing some backing vocals for a concert we've got coming up at the end of September. This is my second listen through because I just listened it through and took notes the other day and made a note of some lyrics that I thought I might do some backing vocals with, doing a bit of a Simon and Garfunkel. I think we can on some of them. Anyway, so just making an initial start, so I've come up with the first harmony for the first chorus of one of them. I'll take you. I'm always late on that one, always. Let it begin. That's the entry. Let it begin. I'll take you. Oh, I can't quite get the time of that entry. I'll take you along the train and hope the glare of lights will blind me to the memory of you. I'll take you along the train. Let it begin. I'll take you along the train and hope the glare of lights will blind me to the memory of you. Through lonely nights, lonely nights. Hello, it's 5:20. I've been down in the cellar doing a lot of singing and really enjoying doing that, working out parts for this gig that's coming up in ages actually, but making a nice start on that. Nothing too strenuous, just kind of relaxed. And then my parents rang, so I had a group chat with them on WhatsApp, which was very nice, making some arrangements to meet up in the near future with my daughter. And also then the doctor rang and I was like, because I had the WhatsApp chat open and I didn't know how that was going to work. But anyway, it just automatically cut off the WhatsApp chat when I answered the doctor's call, if you know what I mean. Yes, I had a moment of complete transitional confusion with that. But anyway, yeah, the doctor has agreed that I'm going to have a 10-day course of oral antibiotics, and she thinks the one she's going to prescribe will clear up the sinuses as well. Although they wouldn't normally prescribe antibiotics for a sinus infection, just let it clear up on its own, unless it's really bad, you know, an extreme case. I've got to go and get that. Should be ready at past in my local doctor's surgery, and I think the chemist will still be open until 7, hopefully. So I'm going to go and get that, go down there and then come back. And then my boyfriend's due here at 6:30 and he's going to have a walk. He does not like to eat and then walk, and I don't like to walk on an empty stomach. We go out hungry for a strenuous walk, we end up coming over all wibbly wobbly, you know, and we don't enjoy the walk. I'd much rather go after dinner, but he hates going for a walk after a meal. So we're gonna have a snack first, then go for a walk, and on the way back, come back via the fish and chip shop and get fish and chips and chicken for Izzy. Right, I'm gonna go and get my prescription, hopefully. And just like that, I'm back. It's half an hour later. I've got my antibiotics, so I'm gonna take one of those now. Better find out if I've got to eat or not with it, not sure. I couldn't get the cream because they didn't have it in stock, so I've got to go back tomorrow for that. But I've still got a little smidge of one that I've literally had it open since, well, I was using it in February, put it that way. So probably it's a bit old, but it's better than nothing, I think. So I shall carry on with that for the meantime. I don't feel in the slightest bit tired. I feel like raring to go. I don't feel in the slightest bit ill, honestly, apart from having a sore nose and a few sort of localised aches and pains. I wouldn't really class that as ill, but I'm going to have a rest. I promise. I'm going to have half an hour sit down, a snack, watch some vlogs or something, and just really try and chill out and not do anything. So, sorry, that's a notification coming in. Anyway, my boyfriend's due in half an hour, so that should take me up to that time. See you later. We're out having pre-chips couples exercise time. Hello, I forgot to film the dinner. That's not like me. We had fish and chips, and Izzy had like crispy chicken strips from the fish and chip shop. It was very nice. And we sat at the table and we all chatted together while we were having it. IB is now changing his violin strings, would you believe? He's brought them to my house to do, and he sat at the table downstairs plinky plonking away, changing all his strings. Shortly, in half an hour, he says, when we finished that, we'll probably watch some telly together before we go to bed. But thank you so much for watching today's video. Please give it a like if you happen to like it. Subscribe down below to watch more videos from me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!